that, I'm going to have a piece of chicken. This is chicken that I buy several chicken breasts and then bat them out flat, freeze them. Then when they come out of the freezer they can be used for many different dishes. Now what I'm going to do with this, I've got some coconut milk here and tandoori paste. Now you know this straight out of the fridge, it doesn't really freeze. I think it's got a high oil content. So I'll be mixing some of that into the coconut milk. I've peeled an onion and I've got a red sweet pepper here. So I'm going to make a bed of onion and peppers, and then I will lay the chicken on top of that and spoon the sauce over it. And then I'm having it under the grill, which is set up there ready with some foil on which I shall cook the chicken. So now I'll mix some tandoori into here. And cut a piece off. Gently press this in. It needs thickening, so I'll put some tomato puree in. Put the grill on ready. And then we'll cut up, let's just taste that. It's got that tangy flavour that tandoori has, but it could actually do with a bit more paste. Okay, the onion. I should have cut that the other way really, but never mind. Okay, I really wanted to cut it this way across. Okay, onto the tray. Cut up onion onto the tray. Spread it out a bit. Peppers. Okay. There's that now. Here's the chicken. Just turn that down a bit, that rice. Chicken on top. All that there. Turn the edges of this up to make like a little tray so we don't lose any of the sauce into the bottom of the pan. That would be a disaster, wouldn't it? So a nice thick sauce we've achieved now, and that's going all over here. And we can grill away. Those onions and peppers underneath are raw. They will still have a very crunchy, crisp texture with the chicken when it's done. With this kind of tandoori, it's nice to have a bit of chopped lettuce on the side, just dressed with a white balsamic vinegar. That's all you need, just to give it that bit of acidity to balance the flavours. Chicken's crackling away there. I did add some olive oil because there were bits of onion there sticking out with no sauce on, and I also poured some olive oil over the whole of the dish, only a little, but it does jolly things along, does olive oil. I'll be just giving what's underneath a bit of a stir. I've lifted the chicken off the top and just put it to one side. Here it is, nicely covered in sauce, so we're not going to spoil that. And now just stir what we've got here. Stir it in so that these onions and peppers can blend with this sauce that's run into the bottom and run all over them. I think we might just put some black pepper on that. As you know, you can't have too much black pepper, can you? It's usually quite salty, so I won't be putting any salt on. Back on top of the chicken and back in the oven with it. This chicken is cooked now, it's quite firm to the touch. I've lifted it off and I've put the veg higher up under the grill, and just to, you know, especially the ones that were under the chicken, just give them a chance to cook thoroughly. Okay, now I'm going to serve this plate. Some rice. And some rice. Veg. Cut the chicken up. There's the finished meal. Not quite Gordon Ramsay, but very good. Here's the chicken. Show you the chicken. The veg is underneath. The lettuce with balsamic vinegar and the beetroot. And that's it. Just a word then about last night's dinner. The veg definitely were not that palatable. I should have left them longer, but you know how it is when you're hungry. But what you should do is leave those longer under the grill to kind of caramelise and soften. Another way to tackle the problem would be to cook the peppers and onions first, to fry them first and put them under the chicken. I just didn't want to do that because I didn't want too much grease in the dish. So I think if where it gets to the point where I put the veg back under the grill, just leave them longer, and would be better without the foil, because they're going to burn and stick to the foil, whereas if they'd been in the tray, you can add a little bit of water if things look like sticking. That would be a better option. Everything else was perfect.